Little Gabriella and the Wishweaver Dragon. Gabriella's eyes sparkled with curiosity as she scanned the shelves of the library, looking for something interesting to read. Suddenly, a mysterious-looking book caught her eye. It was an old and dusty, with a worn-out cover and yellowed pages. Gabriella pulled it out and brought it to the librarian. "Excuse me, ma'am," Gabriella said, holding up the book. "What's this one about?" The librarian looked at the book and smiled. "Ah, that's a very old and special book, dear. It's been here for as long as I can remember. It's full of stories about magical creatures." Gabriella's eyes widened with excitement. "Magical creatures? Like what?" "Well, there are stories about unicorns, fairies, and even dragons," the librarian said. Gabriella's heart skipped a beat. "Dragons? Can I read about them?" The librarian nodded. "Of course, dear. You could check it out if you like." Gabriella thanked the librarian and took the book home. She settled down in her cozy bed and started reading. She came across a chapter about a magical mystical dragon called Wishweaver. As she read about his iridescent scales and piercing emerald eyes, she couldn't help but wish she could meet him. "I wish I could meet Wishweaver," Gabriella said out loud. To her surprise, the dragon appeared in her room. Wishweaver had a kind smile and a gentle voice. "Greetings, Gabriella. I am Wishweaver, the magical mystical dragon. You have summoned me, and I am here to grant you 3 wishes." Gabriella's eyes widened with excitement. "Really? I can wish for anything?" Wishweaver nodded. "Yes, but be careful what you wish for. Wishes should be followed carefully." Gabriella nodded, determined to make her wishes count. She started thinking of what to wish for, her mind racing with possibilities. Wishweaver watched her with a patient smile, waiting for her to make her decision. After a few minutes, Wishweaver disappeared with a puff of smoke, leaving Gabriella eager for more adventures with the magical dragon. "I can't wait to see what happens next," Gabriella said, grinning from ear to ear. "This is going to be so much fun!" Gabriella, a young girl with sparkling eyes, blonde hair pulled back in a ponytail, and wearing her favorite reading glasses, sitting cross-legged on a cozy bed with an excited expression, holding the old magical book. Gabriella thought long and hard about what to wish for. She had always dreamed of having a pet unicorn, so she decided that was what she wanted. "I wish for a pet unicorn," Gabriella said, her eyes shining with excitement. Wishweaver appeared with a wave of his hand. "Your wish is my command," he said. Suddenly, a clumsy and loud unicorn appeared in Gabriella's living room. It was always hungry and caused chaos wherever it went. Gabriella realized that she should have been more specific with her wish. "I think I made a mistake," Gabriella said, watching the unicorn knock over a vase. Wishweaver chuckled. "Wishes have consequences, Gabriella. You should be more careful with what you wish for." Gabriella nodded. "I wish for the unicorn to be taken back," she said. Wishweaver waved his wand again, and a unicorn disappeared. Gabriella learned a valuable lesson that day. She realized that wishes could not be taken lightly, and that she needed to be more specific with what she wanted. "I have 2 more wishes left," Gabriella said, thinking about what to wish for next. Wishweaver nodded. "Take your time, Gabriella. Make sure your next wish is something you really want." Gabriella thought long and hard about what to wish for next. She wanted to make sure her next wish counted. She didn't want to make the same mistake she made with the unicorn. "I think I know what I want," Gabriella said, a determined look in her eyes. Wishweaver smiled. "Go ahead, Gabriella. Make your wish." Gabriella closed her eyes and made her second wish. She couldn't wait to see what would happen next. Gabriella thought about what she wanted for her second wish. She had always loved singing, so she decided that was what she wanted. "I wish to be the best singer in the world," Gabriella said, her eyes shining with excitement. Wishweaver waved his hand, and Gabriella's voice became magical and enchanting. She could sing any song perfectly, and her voice was beautiful. However, Gabriella's singing was so loud that it woke up her neighbors in the middle of the night. Gabriella's parents were not happy. "Gabriella, you need to stop singing. You're waking up the whole neighborhood," her mom said. Gabriella realized that being the best at something was not always the most important thing. She missed being able to sing whenever she wanted, but she didn't want to upset her parents or her neighbors. "I wish for my voice to be back to normal," Gabriella said, feeling a little sad. Wishweaver waved his hand again, and Gabriella's voice returned to normal. She was a little disappointed, but she learned an important lesson that day. She realized that it's okay to be good at something, but it's more important to be kind and considerate. "Thank you, Wishweaver," Gabriella said, smiling up at him. Wishweaver nodded. "You have one more wish left, Gabriella. Make sure it's something you really want." Gabriella thought about what to wish for next. She wanted to make sure her last wish counted. She didn't want to make the same mistake she made with her first two wishes. "I think I know what I want," Gabriella said, feeling excited. Wishweaver smiled. "Go ahead, Gabriella. Make your wish." Gabriella closed her eyes and made her third and final wish. She couldn't wait to see what happened next. Gabriella thought long and hard about what to wish for her third and final wish. She wanted something special, something that she would never forget. "I wish for a day full of adventures," Gabriella said, her eyes shining with excitement. Wishweaver smiled. "Your wish is my command." With a wave of his wand, Wishweaver took Gabriella on a magical journey. They flew on his back through the clouds, visiting a land of candy, a forest of talking animals, and a castle made of chocolate. Gabriella laughed and played with Wishweaver, having the time of her life. As the day came to an end, Gabriella realized that she didn't need any more wishes. She was happy with her life and didn't need anything else. "Thank you, Wishweaver, for an amazing day," Gabriella said, smiling up at him. Wishweaver was impressed by Gabriella's maturity. "You are very wise for your age, Gabriella," he said. Gabriella thanked Wishweaver and wished for him to stay with her forever. However, Wishweaver explained that he couldn't stay. He was a magical creature, and he had to return to his own world. "But I will always be with you, Gabriella," Wishweaver said, winking at her. Gabriella smiled, knowing that Wishweaver would always be with her in a spirit. She had learned so much from him, and she would never forget the amazing day they spent together. From that day on, Gabriella lived her life to the fullest, always remembering the lessons she learned from Wishweaver. She was grateful for the magical adventure and the magical friendship she had found. Gabriella woke up the next morning, expecting Wishweaver to be gone. But to her surprise, he was still there. "Wishweaver, you're still here," Gabriella explained, jumping out of bed. Wishweaver smiled. "Yes, Gabriella, I've decided to stay with you, not as a magical creature, but as a friend." Gabriella was thrilled. She couldn't believe that Wishweaver was going to stay with her. They spent the day playing and exploring, having even more fun than they did on their magical adventure. As they were playing, they met Professor Pixel, a brilliant and eccentric scholar who studied magical creatures. "Wishweaver, I can't believe it. I've been studying magical creatures for my entire life, and I've never seen one in person," Professor Pixel exclaimed. Gabriella agreed to let Professor Pixel study Wishweaver, but only if she promised to treat him with respect. Professor Pixel agreed, and they all became good friends. Gabriella learned that true friendship was the most magical thing of all. She was grateful for the friendship she had with Wishweaver and Professor Pixel. She knew that she would never forget the amazing time they spent together. From that day on, Gabriella, Wishweaver, and Professor Pixel went on many more adventures together. They explored new places, met new people, and learned new things. Gabriella was happy and grateful for the magical friendship she had found. She knew that she would always cherish the memories she made with Wishweaver and Professor Pixel. Gabriella, Wishweaver, and Professor Pixel went on a magical adventure together. They visited a hidden island full of magical creatures, including talking dragons, unicorns, and fairies. Gabriella was amazed by the magical creatures and made new friends. As they explored the island, Gabriella learned about the importance of diversity and inclusivity. She saw that each magical creature was unique and special in its own way. She realized that it didn't matter if they had magic or not, they were all important. Wishweaver and Professor Pixel were impressed by Gabriella's kindness and wisdom. They saw how she treated each magical creature with respect and kindness. They saw how she listened to their stories and learned from them. Gabriella realized that she didn't need magic to make her life special. She already had everything she needed. She had her family, her friends, and her kindness. She saw that she was a magical creature in her own right. Wishweaver and Professor Pixel agreed. They told Gabriella that she was just as magical as they were. They told her that her kindness and wisdom were more powerful than any magic. Gabriella, Wishweaver, and Professor Pixel returned home, full of memories and new friends. Gabriella went to bed, feeling grateful for the magical adventure and the magical friendship she had found. She knew that she would always cherish the memories she made with Wishweaver and Professor Pixel. From that day on, Gabriella lived her life with kindness and wisdom. She saw the magic in everything and everyone. She saw that she was a magical creature, just like Wishweaver and the magical creatures on the island. She was grateful for the magical adventure and the magical friendship she had found. Elfin.